Hi, here we are with my brother Ed, and we are in Suson Park.
We are.
Beautiful day. A lot of farm animals. You know what? This is the first time I've ever been in this park. And they got chickens and donkeys and horses and turkeys.
Yeah.
And the kids are they're running, they're just so happy.
Oh yeah. Come on out here with your families. You'd enjoy it. Suson, S-U-S-O-N. Susan without the A, with an O instead of the A.
Who's it named after, you know?
Some guy named Suson.
Okay, that makes sense. How do you know it wasn't a lady named Suson?
Well, maybe it was a couple named Suson.
Yeah, that
maybe
could
it was
be.
a family named Suson.
Well,
it's a family operation. Like Brown and Brown, it's all about family.
It's all about family. So Ed's going to entertain us with a little music again.
Am I? Okay, I guess I will.
And
right, let's see.
Rock and roll.
Got to play something in the public domain.
Yes.
I was going to play some Beatles, but I don't want to hear from their lawyers.
Those lawyers mess it up all the time, don't they?
Their dang cease and desist letters.
Another one?
Hard to do without a strap on, but
all right. You sure we're not going to get sued over this? Is there?
You won't get sued over that one.
All right, good.
If they sue over G, D, and A, then we're all in trouble. Yeah.
Well, another successful visit to a successful place, and now we're going to show some of the farm animals. How's that sound? You want to go out and feed the chickens or anything?
Yeah, it's kind of a kid's thing, isn't it?
Well, we're kids at heart, for goodness sakes.
Yeah. I guess I see the chickens running around. They know they're going to get fed. So.
Is it turkey season yet? Uh-oh.
A few more months. Bring your bows and arrows, guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But not into the park.
Well, don't let the park rangers see you.
Jeez, that would be problematic, to say the least. Oh, I just saw a sheep down there. Did you see the lamb down there, too?
Yeah.
Well, you got a whole bunch of animals to see, and including myself and my brother. We are in the animal kingdom as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're at the high end of it.
Homo sapiens.
Yeah, the upper middle 1% there.
All right, well, from Suson Park, we're going to show you some farm animals.
Yay.
Yay. I wonder if you feed them or not.
These people are.
Oh.
So.
Look, they got a big turkey down there and everything else. Sheesh. All right.
Alrighty.
Well, we had joy, we had fun. Oh, that may be in a public domain. I better not sing
better
that.
Be careful about that.
All right, for a final note.
Final note.
All right. Brown and Brown. If you can't come to us, we'll come to you.
That's right. Here we are.
Hey, I'm Dan Brown and Bill Brown here, and guess what we're going to do, Bill?
We're gonna feed the ducks. Come on.
I don't know if they're ducks or geese. Hello? Don't get bitten. But let me say this about Suson Park. I mean, there's all kinds of animals all throughout. So this is a destination that I never went to. And now that I know it's here, we're going to be hanging out here. And I'm sure that, you know, the little kids, when you see the little 4-year-olds running around, happy as can be, I relish those days to a certain degree. All right, Bill Brown, what do you think?
Might as well.
All right.
We got 3 right here. Suppose we could name them. Suson 1, 2, and 3.
Well, duckies, guess or geese. We're gonna go. I can tell you're hungry, but we can't feed you. No, we can't feed you. We cannot feed you. It's against park regulations. All right, well, the geese are saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye to Suson Park. And next stop, who knows, but we're gonna be doing something very, very
Down the
important.
road, on the highway.
So don't change the channel. No! Look at these poor animals. Do it for the animals, please. Hurt in a car wreck or hurt on the job? Call Brown & Brown now for a risk-free consultation. In Missouri, dial all 3s. In Illinois, dial all 8s.
Questions? We'll answer them for you, risk-free. At Brown & Brown, we'll fight for you and your legal rights.
We only get paid if you collect. So if you've been injured in a car wreck or hurt on the job, call Brown & Brown now. In Missouri, dial all 3s. In Illinois, dial all 8s.
And at Brown & Brown, if you can't come to us,
we'll come to you.
Okay, we're in front of East St. Louis High, which is in East St. Louis. Hey, how about that? Who would have thunk it? And so we wanted to talk a little bit about East St. Louis. It's the birthplace and home of a lot of great folks from the area. Probably the most recognizable is Jackie Joyner-Kersee, who great Olympic athlete.
Miles Davis.
Well, Miles Davis, sure. He, I think, originally was from Alton, but he definitely did come here to East St. Louis, and he's one of the great jazz musicians of all time. Jimmy Connors, who was, of course, probably the best tennis player in the 70s, one of the all-time greats. If you have a Mount Rushmore of tennis, Jimmy Connors is certainly on it. And Hank Bauer, who was a player for the Yankees for years and years. He's from East St. Louis.
Who
and
else
grew up on this side of the river.
Now, Jimmy Connors was born in Belleville, though, I think.
No, he was born in East St. Louis.
He was born in East
St. Louis.
St.
He was born here. He went to high school in Belleville.
Okay, I got it.
His grandfather was the mayor of East St. Louis.
I did not know
back
that.
during World War II. Yeah.
And a shout out for Jimmy Connors. We used your photo before without permission, but you didn't mind that much. It's just an infomercial. We're harmless.
Don't tempt him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But anyway, who else was Jackie Joyner-Kersee?
Yeah.
There were some others that were there. Miles Davis, of course, and it looks like a beautiful day. Look at the high school. Everybody seems like they're active. And what else can you say about East St. Louis, Ed?
Well, its history is very interesting. It was the railroads that put it on the map. They would come through here, and cattle, which National City, not far from here, that stockyards, that was all part of that. And you had a lot of companies who came here. Monsanto, they founded the town of Monsanto, which is now Sauget.
That's true.
And Alcoa, which was a big aluminum factory that was over on this side. A lot of people worked here, and you had
the riots of the 1920s.
Yeah,
they had
1919, I believe it was.
1919,
yeah,
some
that was
riots
horrible.
and everything. Yes.
And then you had a federal courthouse here, which
Yes, still here.
Still here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't get in federal trouble, please.
Yeah, definitely don't want that.
Because that's if it's a federal crime.
Yeah, that's bad news. And of course, you have the Casino Queen.
Sure.
It's over here, owned by the employees now.
And I think that's a good decision to make. But I wonder how much it's owned by the actual employees. Are you saying all the employees have an equal share, or do you think somebody has 80% and then 20% goes to the employees?
No, it's never equal. It's always
somebody's making more money off of it.
Yeah, there's always some way that it's getting split up, inevitably.
East St. Louis, I got to tell you, this is the place to be. And we got Shop City, and Shop City looks like it's a pretty happening place as well. And then we got Flyers Market, and
Yep, East St. Louis Flyers. Yep.
this is the place to be. So if you have any children or grandchildren and they live in these parts, get a good education. There's nothing more important
You
than
can always call us if you need us. Over on this side of the river, it's all 8s. So give us a call.
And
We're happy to help you.
what about the other side of the river?
Well, the other side's all 3s.
Yes.
They already know that. Yeah.
And for all the kids at East St. Louis, stay in school. Get a good education. It'll be worthwhile in the long run. All right, and go Flyers. It's the Flyers, is?
It is the
Yeah, but
Flyers.
they had like 5 state champions and everything else. That was it was a very, very good football team.
Yeah,
They still
great
are,
athletes.
And
no
they're
doubt.
playing against Chicago and all these other cities.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, go Flyers. We got a fan here, which is always good. All right, Brown and Brown.
All right, tell us about the high school. Tell us what it's like at the high school.
High school, big football tradition. High school,
Shannon,
great.
right?
Bob Shannon, future. Now we got Coach Sunkett. So it's a huge football tradition. Actually, right now, it's our only high school in the city right now. We merged. We just won state in basketball this year. Eastside Flyers, state championships. We won state in football, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, but we're pretty much there, deep in the playoffs every year.
They just made the movie 89 Blocks.
89 Blocks. I think direct was a LeBron James movie that he did on the city.
They had the other movie with the, remember it was 2 of them. One, it was 89 Blocks and something else.
Oh, 89 Blocks and
I forget the name of it, but it was something that we
I
had,
can't
we
think.
had 2 movies.
We had 2 movies. And then I can't think of the name, but somebody probably said on my live the name of the other movie. But I mean, we really is a big unified city. Like we're a small unified city. Anything happens, we real big on helping each other. Big on support. It's so small. Sometimes you kind of. It's so much. It is a lot of violence, which is normal because it's a low poverty city, you know. But the older people who have been through so much, like me and him, we've been around so long, we've been through so much that we're real huge on supporting each other. A lot of people don't know that part about the city. Everybody just think it's strictly murder, violence. It's not that.
There's a
It's
lot of
whole lot
positives in the city, too.
A lot of positives,
I
yeah,
mean,
but it's-
bonding and making
whole
sure
lot.
everybody gets through things.
Yeah.
If they're hurting, then maybe
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, if you don't know somebody here, you know somebody who knows that person.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pretty much everybody know everybody down
Everybody know
here.
everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
know everybody
everybody.
down here.
We got it's a beautiful town. You know, we got only sometimes it get a little rough as far as sometimes it get a little too political.
Yeah.
If we can keep the politics out of the city, the people will keep the city growing. But we just got a new mayor in, Mayor Robert Easton Jr. So give it up for Mayor, new mayor in. So we yet to see what he gonna do, but you know we got good hopes. So this first time, yeah, we just changed over. So hopefully things get better, you know. So we, as far as the kids, we trying to bring right now actively. I've been coming together with a lot of community leaders. We're trying to do something. We're trying to come together and do a prayer, a city prayer. We're trying to do some kind of peace rally, stop the violence. We actually working on something where we're gonna try to probably buy the guns back from the youth in the city. So any young people with guns, we're gonna try to buy them back and turn them into the police station. And they're gonna basically take that out of our own pocket just to get more guns, as many guns we can off the street. So, we got a lot going on, man. You know, there's a lot of building. Look, I've been involved in everything.
Yeah.
I've been involved in
One
everything.
of the things
so.
that you didn't mention, and this is my Spanish Lake days, it's always important to keep the youngsters. I mean, you got 12-year-olds at 2 o'clock in the morning doing bad things.
doing
and you're like,
craziness.
come on, you gotta count your chickens and make sure everybody's in the house.
It ain't, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't think it's, I don't know if we low on police officers around here. I don't know if it's low on them, but I don't know. I think more parents got to step up because I don't think we got enough.
Definitely got to have the
parents
parents
gotta
get
step
out.
up. Yeah, we got
They not parents.
parents is young,
friends.
raising young.
Yeah.
They more cool with them. They want to smoke with them and drink with them. So we got to do better as far as that.
My
This
thing
man's
with
the
it,
comedian.
look, I ain't a comedian. But when it comes to
We're
East Side,
here.
when it comes to the city, I don't really play about it. Anybody in the city will tell you I'm all for my city. I could financially leave the city because I'm able and I'm possible. Just like him, I run my own business. I choose not to leave the city because they need more help. You know what I'm saying? They need people who believe in the city to stick together and try to pull up. If all the people that have the finances and means and friends and connections to try to do something for the city, if they get tired of it and they move away, then the city will never have anything. So you need your Jamies, you know what I'm saying, in the city. Every year, this man do something for the kids for trunk or treat, Halloween. He do everything, you know.
Feed the community. Right now, we're actively working on some things we finna do in the park, bring bounce houses, bring the kids out there, let them eat. We car shows. We did parties for them when they won state. I mean, anything they do, we show them some kind of acknowledgement, some kind of support, let them know we're here so they won't have to fend other places.
Keep up the good work, my friend. I mean to tell you.
Man. I appreciate it.
I do a group hug, but that's kind of weird. All right.
Look, we definitely need more Browns and Browns in this community.
All right.
We love the support.
Ah,
Come on down.
You know
Hey,
that.
can I take this mic off now?
Wait.
And you're A-OK for having us up?
All right.
All right. Very good. Well, from East St. Louis, we are going to someplace else. But don't change the channel, please. If you've been hurt in an automobile accident, I probably know what you're thinking. Maybe I can deal with the insurance company on my own. But remember, the insurance company has a staff of professionals working for them.
We're the attorneys at Brown & Brown. Don't be a victim twice. To get your car fixed right, obtain a rental car, and get compensated for your injuries, you should have us working for you.
In Missouri, dial all threes, 333-3333. In Illinois, dial all eights, 888-8888.
And at Brown & Brown, if you can't come to us,
We'll come to you. All right, you want to start or you want me to start?
You've been starting too much. It's my turn.
All right, go
This is
ahead.
Cahokia High School, and naturally enough, it's in Cahokia, Illinois.
Wouldn't you know it?
Why don't you know it? What a coincidence. And great high school, graduated a lot of very bright, intelligent folks from the great state of Illinois, St. Clair County. And not far from here, from the high school, is the baseball diamond. So for you wannabes who have dreams of someday playing in the big leagues, this is where it starts down here.
The Rascals, right?
The
or no,
Rascals. Well, no, that's
no.
the River City Rascals.
What's the other one?
The Gateway Grizzlies.
Oh, the Grizzlies, of course. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do. You know what I like about their stadium? It's like $3 beers and hot dogs only $1 and everything else.
Yeah.
So if you want an alternative to other places to go to a
Yeah.
Grizzlies game. They sign baseballs for you.
Yeah,
The
they
kids
work
are
hard. They have a kids' playground. The kids can enjoy themselves.
Sure.
You can meet a 20-year-old who wants to be the next superstar in the major leagues. And
But I think
yeah,
a
that's
lot
where
of the
dreams begin, you
A
know?
lot of the people, they just want to have fun. I mean, it's organized baseball.
Yeah.
I don't think they probably know that they're not going to be, you know, you have to go in the minor leagues and everything else.
Yeah, but you can dream.
I agree. I mean,
You can
no-
dream. And the other great thing about Cahokia is you have the little airport. The I think it's called downtown. It used to be Parks
College.
Air College. Now
Yes.
it's downtown St. Louis Airport. So for you the minuscule portion of our audience that has a private jet,
That's a lot of people.
somewhere you can fly in and out of the downtown St. Louis Airport on your way to Las Vegas or LA or New York.
One of our clients has, he collects autographs, and as you know this better than I do, he goes and he camps out of these little airports because he
Yeah.
knows there are private jets.
Right.
And then he goes up and he wants a picture and a sign and everything
Right.
else. Then he goes around and you can sell them for like $100 on eBay. I'm just like, is that a real way to make a living? I don't know, but I mean, what do you think?
Well, people ask me for my autograph all the time, but it's usually at the bottom of a check. So
There you go.
yeah, if I can get to that level, I won't complain. Somebody wants my autograph, come on up, say hi. I'll take care of you. Just don't make it at the bottom of a check.
There you go. Well, anyway, it's a beautiful day out here in Cahokia, and we're not far from Sauget, Illinois, and there's all kinds of other...
Pops is in Sauget.
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen concerts at Pops. We saw the Motor City Madman, Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent.
At Pops. That man can perform. He is full of energy.
You know what was weird is I went up there to get tickets at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon just to make sure I got some tickets. And his trailer was right there. It's like a mobile home. And you know, what are you going to do? Knock on the door and say, hey, Ted, hey, Ted. I'm sure he's probably sleeping, and that's the last thing he wants is, you know, a couple of fans that come on over here. And but you know, it's one thing about Ted Nugent, supposedly, he never did drugs. He saw the demise of everybody else doing drugs, but he never actually, well, that's what he said.
When you got that much natural energy, you don't do drugs. Drugs do you. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but that's okay.
That's, you know, and I always get Ted Nugent and Kid Rock mixed up. Two guys from Detroit.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah, well, they're, you know, it's hard to keep the two straight. I've never seen the two of them together, so maybe they're the same person.
Could be, who knows?
Separated at birth.
Whoa. A little brake action.
Nice.
We're gonna go and fix his brakes immediately after we're finished here. And then we got 2 of Cahokia's finest coming out this way. And we support the officers.
Those taken care of?
Forget it.
Yikes.
I always forget.
Always forget.
And anyway, well, Cahokia, Illinois, here we are, and we're gonna go someplace else now. Do you know where we're gonna go?
Onwards and upwards with Brown and Brown.
All right.
Always a new adventure. Do your airplane thing.
It's to stabilize myself. Sometimes I get a little off balance with my flat feet, okay? All right.
The 2 flippers you got at the end of your legs there?
Look, I wanted to touch other people with the same problem I had, okay? All right, so off we go and goodbye. Oh, wait a second. I got one more story. My old girlfriend. My second girlfriend I ever had.
Sure you want to tell this tale? It's a sad tale of tears and misery.
Well, anyway, I said, I'm going to go to law school. And she goes, well, if you think I'm going to wait here for 3 years, you're sadly mistaken. I'm cutting off the relationship. And I said, oh, well. And I was bummed out for, you know, a week or 2. And then 2 years later, I get a phone call. Hey, I think I'm ready to get back together with you again. And I'm like, well, wait a second here, you know? I'm a shell of a man that I used to be. I'm finally to get myself getting in the going position, and
She thought he'd crumble. She thought he'd lay down and die, but not Dan Brown.
That's right.
He did survive.
I persevered. I went out to Kentucky Fried Chicken with her. I spent exorbitant amount of money, probably about $4, and said, nope, you're not getting Dan Brown anymore.
Aw, she said,
It broke
oh well.
my heart. Anyway, on a more positive note, from here to another place, another time.
Oh, somebody catch this man. All right.
Okay, we're still here in Granite City, and this is Wilson Park. And Ed, what can you tell us about Wilson Park?
Well, it's a great park. It's got a skating rink, it's got tennis courts, it's got a place for kids to play, swimming pool. And I played tennis here a lot with my buddy Jesse. And I still play tennis, still enjoy playing, getting out on a pretty day. And actually, I'd rather be doing that than this, to be honest.
Hey, wait a second here. You'd rather be with your brother, of course. And we're not far from Granite City High School. That's just in the background. And go Marching Warriors.
For you Warriors out there.
Yes. And that's the Marching Warriors as opposed to the Warriors.
I think that's the marching band,
of course.
Marching
yeah,
band,
okay, well, do. And then they have an ice skating rink here. And one of our employees told us that he remembers playing hockey in 1972. That's a long time ago. Do you ever do that when you have to do 72, 82, 92, 02? Now I get confused. 12, 22. It's a long time ago. Let's just put it that way. But be this as it may, we got a nice playground here, and there's a lot of very nice houses here. I was taken aback. I didn't know that. I always thought Granite City, you think of, you know, the shotgun houses, but I mean, there's some beautiful homes along the park here and everything else. And they have a swimming pool.
And Mr. Twist ice cream.
That's true too. That was very good. I gained about 2 pounds, but it's worth it. I got the curse of having flat feet. And I gotta tell you, people say, it's just flat feet, what's the big deal? And you try stomping around Disney World or something like that for a day, my feet are barking, I mean to tell you. And they always give me these orthotics, and they say, this is gonna work, whereas they'll push up your arch. All it does is I flatten it down within the next 2 months. Say this, if there's any doctors out there that can fix my feet, you'll be well compensated. I mean it. Right now my feet are barking too. I can't go around with, you know, with bare feet or anything.
We'll get you a motorized wheelchair.
That's probably next on my list. I mean to tell you, I'll get one of those scooters first, you know, and then after the scooter I'll move up.
I'll get a couple tennis balls from Wilson Park. We'll cut them in half, put them on the bottom of your little walker, and you can go down the street.
Well, give me another 10 years. Maybe that's going to be the case. But right now, I'll be discomforted by my flat feet. But all you flat feet people out there, you know where I'm coming from. It's not a lot of fun. But on a happier note, we're going someplace new. We're going to get it. And Ed Brown, look how excited he is. He is rumbling, ready to go, aren't you?
I can hardly contain myself.
All right, from here to there to anywhere. Bye. Here we are still in Wilson Park, and well, I wish we could have seen the skating rink, the ice skating rink, but behind us we got even better treat, and that's a big old jet fighter, and I have no idea what kind of plane that is. If anybody's out there and says, oh, that's an F-14, let me know, but it looks like it's had its better days, and I like it how they propped it up and everything, and oh well. Life is good. We got Granite City Park District here, and everybody's been very, very nice to us. And now I have to join my brother Ed again. He wants to be in every frame, every little detail. I don't think he trusts me. I'm pretty trustworthy. I mean, how many other people would show your flat feet? I don't think there's gonna be too many people of that. Bear it all, that's what I say. Well, not bear it all, but just bear it. All right, adios from the Granite City Park District, and adios from Wilson Park and the big jet plane.